Hello. Hi, my name is Angie. Welcome to my channel. I am 23 years old. I'm an architecture graduate here in the Philippines. As you are watching this video, I will tell you just five hard truths about taking architecture. But first, before I start this video, I want to make a disclaimer. I am just an architecture graduate. I haven't taken the board exam yet. I'm not yet an architect. And all of these things that I will say, they are all based on my experience. So everyone has their own experiences. But in this video, I will just share to you what I have been through. Basta, all of this is based on my experience. So I'm not speaking for the whole architecture community. So, for our 5 truths, I made a list. These are some truths that are not meant to discourage you, but to prepare you for what is gonna come. So, number 1, this is the most common question from young students that I almost always hear. Is BS architecture difficult? Is it hard? Mahirap ba? Yes, it is hard, but then again, no course is easy. You can't just pick a course because you thought, I can do this, it will be easy, I can graduate fast and all that. Especially that we all have different levels of intelligence, different levels of skill. I don't think it's the hardest course in the world, but it will definitely test your limits when it comes to your skills and your creativity. So why is it hard? Architecture is a whole lot of things. It is both using your creativity and your logic to make beautiful design. Beautiful and smart design. So it's not just drawing lang, which is the most common phrase that triggers every archi person. Next reason why it's hard is because you always have to be original. In this world and time of ours, it's very hard to be original. There's always gonna be a reference to something. Copying is never okay when it comes to this course. You will never succeed in life if you just copy everything you see on the internet. You don't have to be the first person to do it. You always have to be innovative in the things you design and create. Maybe you can do this, but then add a little flair to it, a little twist. That can be a way of being original. I'm sorry, we're still in number 1. It's a bit long, but the next reason why architecture is a hard course is because, in my opinion, this is the hardest thing to do when it comes to being an architecture student, is time management. This is because you have to balance not only minor and major subjects, but also your school life and social life. How do I explain this? You have to know your limits when having fun, and also you should not overwork yourself. So just balance it. It's easy to say, but it's very hard to do. Number 2, we're in number 2. The second truth that they don't really tell you is that architecture can be expensive. It's not always expensive, but it can be expensive, especially when it comes to your 5th year. Why is it expensive? Number 1 is your art materials. It doesn't have to be the most expensive or the best one out there. Always spend what you can lang. You have your triangles, your T-square, your pens, your pencils, your erasers, your markers, your ink for your pens, your paper, and not just normal paper. There's parchment paper, there's tracing paper, there's bond paper. It's a lot of papers, which is why sometimes architecture students are very eco-friendly because we waste a lot. So we try to recycle as much as we can, reuse. But my tip is to always label all your things as much as you can. Label everything if you can lang. Please label them and please take care of them, because when I started in 1st year, I had everything. But as I graduated, maybe I had 10 or less. Also, the second reason why architecture can be expensive is because you need to invest in a good laptop. That reason is one of the things that I hate about architecture, that it can be expensive, is because when you are tasked to do this and you don't have the right equipment, sometimes that can be the reason why you fail, which is stupid. My tip for investing in a good laptop is not to buy at the first year. You don't need a laptop on the first year. Maybe on your other subjects, but laptops for designing is not needed on first year, at least for us in our school, because first year is about drafting. It's about manual drafting. First year and second year actually. And then in the third year, that's when they start to teach. I don't know in the other schools, so disclaimer. So maybe second or third year, invest in a good laptop that you will use extensively, especially on your thesis. For your whole fifth year, you will be facing your computer. So please don't force your parents to buy you expensive things. The last reason why architecture can be expensive, one is thesis, which is so expensive. Oh my god. Printing, coffee shops, not always, but all-nighters, food for all-nighters, even models. Oh my god. But I'm not discouraging you. It's fun. It's a learning experience. Yeah, okay. So, number 3. The third hard truth is about teachers. Your teachers. Teachers can be your best friend and your worst enemy. I know it's kind of a sad statement, but when it comes to teachers, they're never the same. All of them have their own ways of teaching and their own personalities and their own moods. But always remember that all of your teachers or architecture teachers, all of your teachers have gone through what you are gonna go through. So please try your best to understand them because they know what's good for you. Wag personalin. How do you say that in English? Yung wag mo personal. Don't take it too personal. The things that they say, because teachers can fail you. Don't hate them for that. They have a reason for failing you. That's because they want you to be better. Also, please love your teachers. Understand them. They are just people too. So this is one hard truth also, is that you have to teach yourself, because they say experience is the best teacher. Sadly. Pero yeah, there are really a lot of things that you will have to learn by yourself, which is a truth in, I think, in every course siguro. Number 4. This is very important, at least for me. No, I think it's important for everyone. Number 4 is your health. Please, please, please take care of yourself. Architecture can be dangerous to your health, mental and physical. First, for mental, you will have breakdowns. You will be sad. You will be disappointed in yourself. You will doubt yourself. Oh my god, flashback. There will be days that you will wish that you never took architecture. There will be days that you will always be comparing yourself to other works. You will see that they have improved so much and you haven't. You will feel stagnant. Oh my god. Also, your physical health, you will have a lot of sleepless nights. A lot. Far from doing your plates all night, you have to study for other subjects, and then sometimes things overlap and it will be like, oh my god. I'm sorry, I keep saying oh my god, but it will be such a wild ride. You don't know which one to do first, and that's going to be the worst. I'm stressed out just even thinking about it again, but I'm so happy that I'm past that already. Please take care of your health. Please don't overwork yourself. It's always better to work with a clear head, because sometimes when you work when you're tired, it's not the best output. Please sleep well. Na-stress ako. I'm stressed out just thinking about. Please take care of yourself. You have to be brave. If you want to cry, just cry it out. Then afterwards, do your best again. That's what I do. I just cry. Then after that, I feel like re-energized. Number 5, the last hard truth is that. The very last hard truth, which I think is the best reason to take architecture. Architecture will push you to be better in all aspects. I think architecture is a good course because it will upgrade your skills. If you've seen my very first drawing, it's like a drawing of a child. It was so flat, it was not proportioned. The very first plate we had was to draw our dream house. There, I saw people do so much good things. And when I saw my work, I was just laughing at myself. It will test you to be better, which is good, which is the best thing about architecture. Because here, I have listed down the things that you will be better at when you take architecture. I will list it here. Here. Bum, 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 bum. These are the things that will be improved when you take the architecture course. Drawing, manual drawing, rendering, 3D model, designing, planning, calculating, speaking. It's very important that you are good in speaking when it comes to architecture because you have to know how to talk to your clients. Also, here are additionals is photo editing or photo manipulation, video editing, unless you have friends who can do it for you or you have friends you can pay. But you can't learn that in school, video editing. You have to do it yourself. The last thing, architecture will teach you to be professional. You have to be careful when doing things publicly. You will learn things that you never imagined you were capable of. Like that. No, you don't have to be the best at first, but definitely it will really improve your skills. In conclusion, as long as you are always trying to improve yourself, 1, always balancing your time properly, 2, and lastly is as long as you enjoy your journey, may it be happy or sad, enjoy your experience in architecture, you will learn to love your course. These are the hard truths of being an architecture student. Please don't be discouraged. I hope you like this video. I hope you learned a lot. I hope that I've explained it properly. I don't know. I really like searching for things in YouTube about architecture, so I hope this can be an additional to you. If you have things that you want to ask, you can just comment it down below. Char. You can comment the questions you have or anything you want to learn, I guess, about architecture here in the Philippines. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. Ikaw bahala. Bahala ka dyan. Bye! Bye!